Today I'm going to be doing a video on this tank. It's been a few weeks since I first set it up. It's been a small amount of die-off in the bulbous and a few other plants, but everything's growing in really well now. I still need to trim a few of the dying leaves off, but everything's doing really well. As you can see, there's a school of rummy-nosed tetras, the Leopard Ctenopomas, some of them are out. There's 2 of them in here right now. I'll feed them, show you guys a better look at that stuff. But yeah, let's get to it. Yeah, I've got some bloodworms that I've been thawing out to feed them. These guys get fed a variety of different foods, from krill to spirulina infused brine shrimp, bloodworms. They get fed cobalt flake food with probiotics. But yeah, everyone's doing really well. This is the bigger, I think that's the bigger Leopard Ctenopoma. If you can see him there, he's kind of hard to spot with all this wood. There's another one in here. It should, oh, there he is. That's both of them right there. Get the camera in a little bit closer. They're doing really well. The only issue with keeping them with the rummy-nosed tetras, obviously, is the rummy-nosed tetras are a lot faster than them. Leopard Ctenopomas are typically very shy fish, so it takes a lot to get them out and eating like this. Not takes a lot, but just routine when you feed them a certain way. Like the way I do it is I open one of the lids, put my little forceps on top of the tank along with the food that they'll be eating, and once the lid comes up and is open for quite some time, I think it's like a training thing basically, they just recognize that that's feeding time. But yeah, the Aquascape, if I back up a little bit, is doing fairly well. I'll just mess with the lighting. This upper area is developing some algae because it's closer to the light. I need to trim some of the bulbous. A lot of the bulbous has died off. As you can see down here, I trimmed a lot of bulbous in this area. But the Aquascape I'm kind of going with now is just, I want to have bulbous kind of around in the bottom, have the crypts coming up here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do down here, probably mosses. And then just have this area right here, all just anubias. Some of this anubias needs to be trimmed because there's just tons of algae taking it over, but as the plants are kind of growing in and I'm trimming off the older growth, everything's doing much better. But yeah, stocking is almost complete in this tank. The leopards were really the main thing that I wanted to keep, but once I saw the Aquascape and had everything the way I wanted it, it just really made me want to keep other fish, hence the rummy-nosed tetras, and I have a Bolivian ram, a little male I think, but I'll show you guys up in quarantine. The plan is to do this amount of rummy-nosed tetras. I'll have the 11 rummy-nosed tetras in here, and then I'll probably do maybe, I'll keep the Leopard Ctenopomas, and then I'll do a trio of Bolivian rams, and then maybe 8 or 10 silver hatchetfish to create a lot of movement on the surface. Other than that, just keeping up with plant maintenance. I want to probably add more anubias in this middle area over here, the canister filter. Everything's doing very well. But yeah, love the dark look of the tank. I added all these botanicals, but it didn't really stick really. I did water changes, or I do water changes on the tank as everyone does, but it still looks kind of dark. I might mess with the lighting a little bit and dim it a little bit more, but I just really love this tank. But yeah. Alright, and this is the quarantine system. You can see that little Bolivian ram. I'm going to try to put the food towards the middle so he stays over there. But yeah, he's just in there with some guppies. There's some snails in there just to keep things cycled. I bought 2 of them. One of them did die in the quarantine system a few days after I bought him. I'm not really sure why, but he's been in there for a few weeks now. And this one is very active, very healthy. So I'm very happy with that. They're actually one of my, even though they're a super common, super cheap fish, not really special, not super colorful like the golden rams or the German blues. I have always loved these fish, and I've never been able to really keep them. I just love how they're, well, they are micro geophagus technically, but these ones really look like geophagus, and I think they're just so cool. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to do a trio in the 55 gallon with them, and then get some hatchets. I think this little guy is a male. I'm not 100% sure. Usually you can tell by, there's a little underneath him right around here, there's like a little either there's going to be a little bump, and that's how you tell if it's a male, or there's going to be like a squared off tube for laying eggs if it's a female. That's the only way I've heard that you can tell for sure. Yeah, I'll give you guys a closer look at him real quick. Yeah, he's doing well. He's eating bloodworms. Not really having any issues with him. Give him some more worms. There you go, dude. He's still pretty small, probably like 1.5 inches or so, but I'm pretty excited to see him grow up. He's pretty cool. He's got some good fins and good coloration so far, but yeah. But yeah, guys, I wanted to say thank you guys, all of the new subscribers and all of the people that have been subscribed since the start. The channel has been growing like a lot lately. Just in the past month, I've gotten almost 100 new subscribers. So hopefully we can keep that up, keep the momentum going, and see where it goes from there. But yeah, if you guys like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions about any stuff or any comments, leave them down below in the comments section. Hopefully I'll see you next time.